2.
We are back in Barley Sugar Show YCN and the new YCN.com. It's still in the works, but we will get it underway. We got the Spurco kid here today. A little pet ditched me, but it's okay, folks, because I am here. Got Bills highlights. The Bills are 3-1, and the Lions 4-0. We have the update. Whoa, the technical difficulties. Sabres wrapping up the preseason today against Adler Mannheim, German team, the Mannheim Eagles. Sabres win 8-3. We got lots of stuff. We got air hockey tournament. They have a new air hockey set. That must have taken a lot of money out of Alex's pocket, but thank you for buying it. And we got lots more to talk about. We'll be right back. Joe Kraus Show, YCN. Joe Kraus Show, YCN, YCN.com. Brought to you by Spurco. When you're broke, have a Spurco. Thanks for joining us. We got some football. The Bills are 3-1. We're gonna get the John Murphy call for the Dre Ford's interception in just a few minutes. Bills won over the Pats, by the way, 34-31, the first time in 15 years. Pretty awesome, in my opinion. That was just an unbelievable game, just coming back. Unbelievable. And we're going to have Eric Partell on the show in just a little bit. Good buddy of the show. Very, very cool. It's going to be very cool today. I can't find the thing right now, so we'll do that in a few minutes. But the Bills, let's go through the highlights from the Bengals game. They lost 23-20. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 20 for 34, 199 yards. Freddie Jackson, 17 yards, 66 yards, and a TD. And also had 5 catches for 32 yards. Stevie Johnson, 4-7 for 58 yards. We're also going to get that Stevie Johnson catch, what they said it wasn't a catch, but it's a clear catch. We're going to get a huge view. So we are going to bring in Eric Partell in just a few minutes, and he is going to have some analysts on that catch. Marcel Darius finally got his first sack of his career. Brian Scott's interception, just unbelievable. Hits off the Bengals wide receiver's foot. We'll also try to get that. Sean Merriman had a sack, and George Wilson had a pick. Pats over Raiders 31-19. Cardinals over Giants over Cardinals 31-27. And you gotta keep running. You don't just put down the ball whenever you just feel like it. Victor Cruz. We'll try to get that too. Ravens over Jets 34-17. I think that they could have still kept Lee Evans. They traded him to Baltimore, and he's been out for a couple weeks with an ankle injury. So I think that they could have used some veteran use at wide receiver. But they are actually a very surprising team. Same with the Lions. Well, they were playing against Tony Romo and the Cowboys, and we all know how bad Romo is. I mean, he doesn't have Wade Phillips anymore. He doesn't have T.O. anymore. He probably forgot about Jessica Simpson. So what is the problem? He has so many good wide receivers: Austin, Miles Austin, Des Bryant, Jason Witten. You know, and they actually have a running game in Felix Jones. And when it's 4th and 20, Felix, you gotta keep going. If the guy misses you, don't stop after 5 yards. 4th and 20. You probably thought it was 4th and 2, but it was actually 4th and 20. 10 seconds left. Lions went to 4-0. They won 34-30 over Dallas. And Jerry Jones was not a happy camper after the game. We got some playoffs baseball, pretty exciting. Phillies are up 3-0 over the Cardinals in the top of the 7th. They're tied at 1. Coming up in about an hour, 8:37 Eastern, the Yankees take on the Tigers. Yankees sending A.J. Burnett to the mound. Detroit's up 2-1. in the series. Then 9:37 Eastern Time, the Brewers could sweep the D-backs. And earlier today, the Rangers won over the Rays 4-3. Adrian Beltre, who was actually, he had some good moments with the Red Sox. That one home run, when it was so hard that he went to his knee. That's how hard it was, and it went over the Green Monster. So that was pretty amazing. 3 home runs, 7th 3-homer game in postseason history. Other notables: Babe Ruth did it twice in the 1926 and 1928 World Series. And Reggie Jackson did it in the 1977 World Series. So that's pretty impressive. Now, I was watching Sports Nation earlier today, and one of the questions was, would it be bad for baseball if the Yankees lost? Yes and no. Yes, because I mean, the Yankees, they're pretty much the winning team. Like, they probably have, other than the Phillies, the most star power out of all the teams. But then again, I mean, you get to see teams like Tampa Bay, Milwaukee. I mean, Milwaukee, they are one of the underrated teams with Ryan Braun and Prince Fielder. How could Fielder be a vegetarian? That's just my question. So, yeah, so they are a really good team. Coming up, we're going to bring in Eric Partell. We're going to have Bills, Quips,
Boo.
John Murphy. How could you be booing the Bills? That's just my question. They're 3-1.
Sorry,
Okay, hang on. Can I pull up the standings, please? Can I just pull them up real quick? And then we'll go to break just to answer Spakoke's question. Okay. Redskins are tied for first in NFC East. Detroit, Green Bay, both 4-0 atop the NFC North. Tampa Bay, well, I just lost it. Tampa Bay, and I believe, yep, Tampa Bay and New Orleans tied for first in the NFC South. San Fran is in first place in the NFC West. And St. Louis is a bust. My brother was wrong. He said on our prediction show over the summer that they were going to win. Yeah, they're 0-4, so you might want to start again. Bills, I mean, how can you not like the Bills right now? They're atop the AFC East. I mean, Jets are 2-2, and Miami is 0-4, and Sperano might not have a job. Ravens atop the AFC North. The Steelers are just downright horrible. I've been trying to get that in Dan Walter's mind that he's been horrible. Here's the thing. Pittsburgh does not have an O-line, and their defense is too old, and James Harrison is going to be partially blind for a few weeks with an orbital bone fracture. Tennessee and Houston are atop the AFC South. The Colts are 0-4, but that's because my boy Peyton Manning is up there. And rounding out the AFC West, San Diego 3-1, Oakland 2-2. All right, Eric Partell coming up next. Joe Garcia Show, YCRN and YCRN.com. Joe Garcia Show, YCRN, YCRN.com. Thanks for joining us. Eric Partell, good friend of the show.
What's up, Joe?
How's it going?
Not bad.
Alright, so you want to be our football analyst today.
Absolutely.
Louis is absent. Well, he has football, so he is not here. So you're the intern, I guess.
I got you.
Yeah. So Bills, they lost to the Bengals, but they won over the Patriots. Eric, how did they do?
Well, Tom Brady's tough to beat. Luckily, they did not give him the ball back at the end of the game.
4 picks.
Yeah, 4 picks. A couple of those runs, wide receivers. Notice McCollum made a play. That helps.
Yeah.
You know, you have 11 guys playing defense instead of 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And the offense looks good so far this year.
Fitzpatrick, 27 for 40 in that game, 361 yards, 2 TDs, and the 2 picks. And then Tom Brady is a wimp. He is a wimp, and I am going to tell you why. Here's the thing. After you lose a game, you don't cut your hair. Nehemiah Stone didn't do it when West Virginia lost to Duke in the semis. I remember that. Showed a 6-pack, kicked the chair, threw the cups. It was It was Bill Parcells at the NT Youth Center. It was unbelievable. And so, yeah. I mean, Tom Brady, you don't just cut your hair. I mean, he looks good now. I mean, before he looked like a mop. I mean, no offense, Tom, but yeah, thank you for getting a haircut. I mean, he looked like a greaser from The Outsiders, which we read. And we're watching a movie, a very good movie, by the way. The girls are in love with Tom Cruise. I do not see it in Tom Cruise.
No,
What?
Tom Cruise, Jeremy Bear?
I mean, I don't know.
Top Gun?
I don't know. I have no idea.
No love for Tom Cruise.
I mean, he's like, what, like 40 or something?
Yeah, now.
Yeah, and
Well, he's been married now.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't. I don't even know why we're talking about it. Anyway, back to Bills and
We have a special guest.
Sean, Merriman, and finally showed up, and we have a special guest, Nick Kraus, in the studio. Woo! We're just talking about the Bills.
They lost.
We're talking about the Patriots. We'll get to the Bengals in a second, but that Patriots game, Nick and I and our friend who wishes not to be named, were down at a school that we will not tell you that's down the street from us. We were playing football. We're not going to tell you which one, the American or the European one, but we were playing football, and these people across the street, which they do not want their names to be known about, were yelling out of their window, and they're like, touchdown! Yeah! Get him! You know, it was very cool. And we were like, what happened? It's like, he scored a touchdown! So, you know, I mean, Nick, how did the Bills do it?
I don't know, I didn't watch the game, we don't play football. They win when we don't watch, so I just don't watch.
Yeah, and then our birthday, we're 13 now, by the way, and we were watching the Bengals game, and they lost. So, next week, we're going...
That was a catch by Stevie Johnson.
That was a catch. I wish that we could find it. But, I mean, Nick, can you, like, act it out for us? So, basically, here it is. Apparently, the referees are saying that he went to the ground, or he lost, what was it? He lost possession or something?
He never caught it.
Yeah, he never caught it. And he caught it right here. That would be a catch for any other wide receiver, but I think that the game was, I think that they bribed the refs, in my opinion.
So what did they video?
I don't know. Lots of different things going on. So, I mean, they're playing the Eagles next week, and they are awful. 1-3, and we're picking them to go to the Super Bowl. We're picking them to win the NFC East. I don't know. That's a head scratcher. That's a scratcher. So I think that the Bills, they're gonna bounce back. Now, I mean, here's the thing: can their defense outrun Mike Vick? I mean, that's probably no, but that's all that Michael Vick can do. He can't. He's only like what? He's completing like what? 60% of his passes a game. I don't know.
Philly can't stop.
Yeah, they can't. So just pound it. Jackson just pound it into their throats. Truck Nandi Asamoah for us, and we are going to rub it in the Eagles' faces next week when we win. So in other news, the Sabres won today. Now they were playing a German team, so I mean 8-3. They were playing the Mannheim Eagles from Mannheim, wrapping up the preseason. Jace Pavel scoring a goal, his 5th. Billy Leno, his 1st. Tyler Ennis with 2 goals. Thomas Bank with his 3rd. Very quickly, there's an air hockey tournament going on here at the NT Youth Center. We got a new air hockey set, so come on down.
It glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark. Oh man! So I mean,
so amazing.
Set up fire.
Yeah, where were you, Joe?
I don't know.
Give me some help.
I was here at home. Don't forget, check us out on YouTube or ycrn.com. Alex, it's in the work. And this show is brought to you by
Sprite Coke! Don't go broke, just drink a Sprite Coke. And this is a sad thing, we lost our Sprite Coke bottle, so we're just using a Gatorade bottle. It's so sad.
Yeah, it's a knockoff brand, huh? Right.
Yeah.
Louie and Lil Pal, we will try to get them here next week. please watch our show because our friend Bobby So, we're finally gonna give him his name. He might, if people on Facebook, he might post something that it might be something about, do you really like our show? Please say yes if it's posted, cause if it's yes, he said he's gonna tell me, but if it's no, he's not even gonna tell me. So please vote yes. Remember, a vote for the Joker Radio Show is a vote for you. That's it for. I sort of stole that from Bobby, but I don't know. Shout out to Mr. Frazier. We will see you next week. Joker Radio Show. YCRN.
Don't watch the real
See you
game,
later.
Joe.